Alright, peace and black power. I'm really irritated, and I guess from time to time I might show a little irritation when I upload videos making points and pointing out perspectives that I personally have on observations that I make detailing specific incidences that occur within the society as I view it. Now, I really want to bring to your attention the fact that I uploaded a video maybe yesterday, the day before yesterday, and I said that Alex Jones is a damn idiot. Don't listen to Alex Jones. This whole Colorado mass murder / mass assault incident was not staged. Now, I'm going to expand who I'm calling an idiot. This is a broad sweeping brush. I'm calling every one of you ignorant, silly ass people that's posted on that video talking about that this incident was a hoax a goddamn idiot. And the reason you are an idiot is because, number one, why the hell do you think the entire world is staging a conspiracy to fool you? Number two, why would you insult the people, their families, the victims who died in that movie theater by saying they're not really dead? They're hiding out. You're about a dumb bastard. Number three, what makes you think that there is anything to be gained from tricking your dumb ass about a shooting incident in Colorado? Okay? That's not the first mass shooting that occurred in that particular location in Colorado. There was a fast food multiple homicide in one of those little winky-dink restaurants in that same town. You understand? That's 17 or 18 miles away from that high school, in Columbine High School, where there was a mass shooting. You think that was a hoax too? Are you for real? Listen, y'all better stop this nonsense. First of all, you say, well, Brother Larry, you believe everything you see on TV. Actually, I don't believe everything I see on TV because I actually don't watch a lot of television. What you see me posting is news stories. And the reason I post news stories is because news stories can be cross-referenced, right? I don't think they go far enough. I don't think they raise the correct issues on the news, but insofar as corporate media goes, I deal with it as it comes. You understand? But I go beyond corporate media. I go to social media. So I'm in contact and in touch with individuals on several different continents, in multiple cities, and in several states. You understand? So we correspond back and forth via the magic of email. You understand? So I talk to people in Europe. I talk to people in America. I talk to people in South America. I talk to people all over the place. What you have to realize, I even talk to people in Africa. You understand? That's right. Brother Larry get emails from Africa. So now if I'm saying something wrong, don't you think that they're going to say, no, Brother Larry, that's not what happened. No, Brother Larry, that's not what's going on. No, Brother Larry, you got a skewed perspective. No, Brother Larry, that's not right. Look, you have people talking about, well, the FBI staged incidents like this before. Name one goddamn time the FBI staged a mass shooting. You dumb bastard. Stop posting that bullshit. You think that by saying stuff like that, it makes you sound intelligent? It makes you sound like a goddamn fool. Now that's a fact. First of all, or is that third of all? You're making me lose count. This is how stupid this shit is. There is no practical reason for you to say, this is like you just insulting everyone. From the president down, what do you think? He went there and participated in this massive cover up. Now, what would be the objective of this? To overturn the Second Amendment? First of all, that's not how you challenge a constitutional amendment. You understand? What you need to do is take your dumb ass to the library and look up constitutional amendments and how you challenge one or how you propose a constitutional amendment. It takes a lot of work and a lot of years to produce a constitutional amendment. So no hoax, no media story, no amount of conspiracy is going to change that. Here you got politicians telling you that, well, no, I don't think it's going to make any difference. No, well, no, we're not going to discuss the Second Amendment. So now, if President Obama is not even talking about gun control, what makes you think that they would stage a mass shooting, 70 people, 70 citizens, in a 6-year-old child murdered? You had soldiers in that theater, Navy men, Marines in that theater who got shot. Why? Because they wasn't expecting to be shot. They was expecting to watch Batman. You understand? So they caught them off guard, and what they do, human nature, they panicked and they tried to run for the exit. There's a fool over there with a goddamn gun, an automatic rifle, and he's firing. What you gonna do? Run up on the fool? There's a congressman who insulted those people by saying they showed cowardice by not attacking the gunmen. Meanwhile, his stupid ass would have been running for the exit. You understand? Now, I personally have experience with gunplay. Personal experience with gunplay. And my personal experience with gunplay is that sometimes you run, sometimes you don't. I've been shot. I did not run. I pulled out a gun and shot back. But that's one person against one person. You understand? When you got somebody shooting into a crowd, first of all, it's dark. It's a movie theater. You don't know where that shot's coming from. How you gonna just attack the sound? Nah. You hear pop, 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 pop. You trying to duck. You trying to get the hell out the way. Now, I posted another video of an interview by Piers Morgan of a young father and his girlfriend and 2 kids, and the guy put the baby down, and he eventually ran out of that theater. Now, I would like to hope that I wouldn't do that. You understand? But that's hypothetical. You can never say what you will do in an incident that occurs, because you don't know. You're not in that incident. You understand? There's a flight or fight response that triggers, that releases adrenaline into your blood, that makes you attack or makes you flee. That's natural. You feel it as a sense of fear, a sense of dread. Not every person is the same. Some people are innately cowardly. You could smack them and they will not smack you back. Some people, if you smack them, they'll break your neck like a chicken leg. You understand? Consequently, you have people who have different reactions to external stimuli. His reaction was to run. Now, you don't see me criticizing him for that, because that's his reaction. Now, I don't admire that. To be sure, I'd like to feel that. I would have protected my family. I would have stayed with my family. I would have tried to make sure my family was safe. You have incidences where you see the little girl, she stayed with her friend, applying pressure to the wound. You understand? Now, you have other incidences where you had a little 13-year-old girl try to assist the 6-year-old girl that was killed. You think these people are lying? What the hell is wrong with you? You are insulting these people. And you so goddamn stupid and insensitive that you writing on these videos all these goddamn theories about these people are lying and shit. You a goddamn fool. And I'm talking to any and everybody who's doing it. You need to get a grip on your goddamn self. Not everything is a goddamn conspiracy. You talking about the government is doing it. This don't have nothing to do with the government. This was a goddamn fool with 4 guns. Somebody wrote on my video, how did he get all that artillery? He didn't have any artillery, fool. That's not artillery. He had 4 guns. 4 guns. 1 assault rifle, 1 shotgun, and 2 handguns, and a bunch of damn bullets. He had some gasoline rigged up with some wires. That's not difficult to do. You just gotta be dedicated to the goddamn crazy. You understand? Wire up your own apartment and trigger the radio to go off at a certain time, and leave the door unlocked so somebody could come and look and open the door and blow up. You understand? He was trying to kill himself, but he wanted to kill other people first and cause misery. Now, this is some sick psycho shit, and the reason is because he was a miserable fucking failure at life. Now, how can I say that? You say, well, he had a bachelor's degree in science, and he was a PhD student, a graduate student. Yeah, but his ass was failing. He was withdrawing because the rigors of that discipline was too tough for his ass, and he was giving up. And he knew he was going to fail and be an insignificant piece of shit. Now, what you have to understand is that due to the circumstances of culture, notice how all these psycho killers, Hitler, Al Capone, John Dillinger, Jesse James, Bonnie and Clyde, notice how in this culture they glorify these people. You understand? Even Jeffrey Dahmer, David Berkowitz. You understand? They glorify these people. They make movies about these people. So now here you got this insignificant piece of shit, James Holmes. And he's thinking, how could I be remembered? Nobody's going to remember me. It's going to be like I was never here. And he did some horrific bullshit. And that ensures that his name will live on as long as this goddamn culture lives. As long as this culture lives. Just like them 2 little assholes in Calabar. Their names will live on. Now, what those people are doing as a reaction to that is they're not even saying his name. And I don't blame them for that. They're uplifting their victims, their family members, their sisters and brothers and wives and husbands. And I'm not mad at them for that. You understand? But by y'all saying that this shit didn't happen, you are sounding like some of the most ignorant, silly bastards that ever posted on any video that I have ever uploaded. And Alex Jones is a goddamn fool, telling me about I believe anything that I see, anything that they tell me. They don't tell me anything because I don't talk to them. This is Brother Larry. I'm not talking to them. I'm not talking for them. I'm not saying what they're saying. I'm saying what I'm saying. I know for a fact that shit wasn't staged because I know people like that. You understand? It was somebody running around New York called the 22 caliber killer. He was in a cell right next to me, scared to death to talk to me because he thought I was going to reach out and grab his ass and pull him into the gate and break his nose or something. These dudes are cowards. Cowards. David Berkowitz is a faggot. And I don't mean that in a nice way. He's a homosexual. That's why he was shooting women. You understand? Now, you say, how could you say that? Because I seen his ass wrapped up, legs wrapped around a homosexual sitting in a prison yard. That's how I can say that. I seen it with my own eyes. I know it for a fact. I talked to this dude. You gotta hear how he sound. He don't sound like a man. Oh, how you doing? My name is David. That's how he talk. Y'all better stop this nonsense. Look, it was no hoax. You got 12 people dead, 58 wounded. You got a guy or in a medically induced coma, just had a child. Medically induced coma. This is no hoax. Y'all better wake up with the stupid shit. Some things you just don't say. It's insulting.